So, as everybody can see, the first final game, so the first game for the finals, sorry, will be Scott Stiff. Hello, Matt. Hello, Daniele. Wish you all the luck, my best friend. Sorry. Adam is joining us. Adam McKinney. Adam McKinney will join us to comment the finals. Welcome back.
Thank you, Frank. Yeah. I was asking Josh Sharp why so many people were picking this game earlier, and what Josh was saying was that it was so easy from when the ball was launched to start multi-ball, because it is just 4 shots, and the ball goes straight to the flippers.
Yes. Mats and I played against the USA on Sketstiff, and yeah, the ramp is pretty easy to do, and but it is easy to reach the multiple, but it is better to have the coffin multiple extended. So why not see maybe a multiple stack with double trouble? But
either of those would be excellent options.
Yes.
But it's just so easy off the launch to get what you want versus some of the other games where you really have to work to kind of, start a high scoring possibility. Here, quite easy.
Yeah, definitely.
Easier, maybe.
Yeah. But it will be a nice final because Mats Runston never won the World Pinball Championships. So, and there are, I can repeat myself, but those two guys are lovely, really.
Okay, guys, for any newcomers, I can tell you that we're going to watch the final in the World Pinball Championships, IFPA, the 12th Annual World Pinball Championship from Borås in Sweden. It's going to be between Daniel Acciari from Italy and Mats Runsten from Sweden. And this is the first game, so right now it's a totally open story. With you behind the microphone is me, Patrick Bowden, your host for tonight, and Frank Bona from France, and Adam McKinney from Kansas, right?
Missouri, but close enough.
Close enough. You're not in Kansas anymore, then?
Definitely not.
Where it is?
In the United States, middle of the country.
United States, okay.
It's across the ocean. Okay, so Max is beginning here. He's starting with the spider, of course, and he's extending his coffin multi-ball just as expected. And there's a lock. So he is not... I usually try to relit the spider before I take my first lock and second lock, but Matt's here seems to go for the low-hanging fruit and just go for the multi-ball as soon as he can.
I think what he might do is take the opportunity and maybe pass the ball over now and shoot the right ramp to relight the spider hole.
No, he's just going for the multi-ball.
Yeah,
and there
just
it
going
is.
for the multi-ball. That's it.
That was one of the fastest multi-balls I ever seen, I think.
Yes, it was really fast, pal, you are right.
Points are points. 500,000 point ramps alternating.
500. Yeah. It was real damn fast.
Oh, there's a drop zone, but he's got it extended, so he'll continue playing the multi-ball for a while. Now the balls are under control, and his right ramp is lit for the jackpot. Then there's the jackpot. Now he's dueling jackpots here. It's beautiful to see.
Yes. Two balls drained.
And there's one last second jackpot. And he starts going for the second one directly.
Because of the difficulty of achieving scared stiff, even if you get all 6 tails, I would not be surprised to see both players.
No, he's just going for multi-ball, nothing else.
Yeah, concentrate almost entirely on coffin multi-ball. Even when you've made the first one through, it takes 6 shots, but the second one you have to shoot each ramp 2 times. So it's just 9 shots, but they all feed very easily to the right flipper. For viewers who are unaccustomed to watching pinball, what's happening right now is that Mats is trying to get the ball to settle on one of his flippers, and until it hits a target, he can drain and get the ball back.
Nice. 2 runs in a row. Then lock.
And lock.
Really nice.
That's the second lock. So now he needs 2 more ramp shots, and then there's a multi-ball in the left loop. Oh, that was a fast save. So, Matt,
Maybe a time to relax.
are you going to let the spider or pass it over?
No,
you pass
pass.
over.
Pass over to the lock. To the ramp for the lock.
Whoops. There's a drain. All right, Danielle. You got some wood to chop.
So there's a question in the chat about strategy. What would you do on scared stiff? I think the correct answer is, coffin multi-ball, at least maybe even to the third coffin multi-ball, because it's 6 shots, for the first coffin, 9 for the second. It does take 12 for the third, at which time the crate might seem a better option, but the coffin, the ramp, and the orbit are just such safe shots.
Yeah, and as you can see, Mats only went for the multi-ball, nothing else. He went ramp, ramp, block all the time. He didn't care about any but the other 5 modes. So let's see what Danielle is going to do. So far he's going for the multi-ball, but it's the first one, so you won't know until he goes for the second one. Oh, and there's a slingshot outlet.
There's a suggestion to play the first crate multi-ball in the chat, and that's an interesting option. You will have to choose the spider hole probably to go for the crate to get a free hit on it and get the crate multi-ball extended. But even if you get the crate multi-ball, the jackpots are only 250,000 a pop, which is only half the value of the coffin multi-ball jackpots.
And they all give a bad return.
Yeah, dealing with that kick out from that coffin is not fun. But Mats does choose it. He goes ahead and chooses the coffin the crate multi-ball extender, which gives him the free hits.
But then he continues to shoot for the coffin multi-ball. Oh, and there's a drain when he tried to shoot that multi-ball left loop.
The nice thing about where he is, though, is that he's either working on his second or his third lock, so he could start double trouble on his third ball out of the skittle shot in the spider hole and have a very lucrative multi-ball going. So even though that's not the result he wants, he does have a lot of potential energy and a very good setup for the third ball.
Yes, Roy, you're right. The missed shot resulted in a drain. It's not bad because every shot you don't make makes a drain here.
Now that's one of the flaws of this game, the physical locks. which means that since Mats has 2 balls in the lock and Daniele locked his second ball here, he had 1 less punch to make. If the spider is not lit, it doesn't matter that much, but still, you get the ball on the wrong flipper.
You'd still much rather have an unvalidated play field and trying to launch the ball and get it settled down.
Exactly. So let's see what Danielle can do in his multi-ball. He's trying to backhand the ramps. That's optimistic, but I know there are some individual games of this sketch div that where this is possible.
That was a nice pass by Daniele. You can see he's doing it repeatedly, holding up the flipper and just letting the ball pass to the others.
Flipping it over, yeah. Nice to see. Ooh. There it is, the ramp.
Oh,
wow,
That was a nice save. And the last second jackpot as well.
Yeah, Daniele was able to make a more aggressive play there because he had the coffin multi-ball extension available.
Yeah.
Where he knew that even if he did drain all 3 balls, he was going to get all 3 balls back. Typically, you would not see a player go ahead and go for that option.
Yeah, he backhanded the left ramp. Wow, it's a wonderful shot. Oh, the leapers strikes him.
So he ends up on. Show me the points. 6.2, and Mats is in a 7.8, so it's a close match.
Yeah, Daniele is basically behind 3 jackpots. You could look at it that way.
Well, you can also look at it the other way, that Mats has 2 balls in the lock and Danielle doesn't.
Definitely. I would expect Mats to shoot the spider hole, go for double trouble, and just go shoot jackpots.
We don't see the spider. Now we see it.
Double trouble.
Yeah, nice.
And there's the multiple.
Wow.
So now the jackpots will be lit for $1 million a pop at alternating ramps. So this will
For
give
20
Mats
seconds.
definitely give him an option or an opportunity to put some distance between himself and Daniele.
He's having some trouble here getting control of the balls. Jackpot is in the left ramp currently and has been there for a while now.
No opportunity to shot on the left ramp. Right.
Oh. That's the punishment you get from trying to get that last second jackpot.
Yeah, he compounded the error by Mats. You know, he had a ball drained, and he did want the grace period multi-ball jackpot, which is a good idea at $1 million. I mean, that might be worth it. But.
Anyway, Danielle needs 3.5 million here, so I'm not sure if he's going to continue to go for multi-ball or if he's going to go for the crate. There's only 2 shots left for the crate. He's going for the crate.
Oh, and he got a very favorable feed out of that crate into the spider hole.
Yes. Now he can get double trouble as well. He already extended the crate.
Oh, looks like he missed.
Either he missed double trouble or he actually went to get those 3. I don't know.
You could have also gone for the bogeyman. That's not the worst thing there because you're constantly putting a ball into a hole and building up the value of your switches. But I think double trouble would have been his preferred choice. But he just has a few more, amounts of wood to chop here. As you see with the double lightning bolts in the bottom, as was pointed out in the chat window, he does have an extension available. So when 1 ball drains, he'll get 2 balls back.
Where did the other one go? Oh, it went into the spider.
To reply with the combo jackpots, I played it yesterday, this game, and the pass between the right and the left flippers, and the left flippers to the right was very difficult to do. When it is easy to do, it is possible to combine the jackpot with the combo. Yeah, lots of great jackpots.
He needs about 4 more, I would estimate.
Yeah, and 2 more. And 2 more, and that's 1. And here's the second one, and that's a pass. That's definitely a pass. Yeah, he's on 10 million.
Oh, that was excellent.
All right, Danielle won the first game. That's 1-0 to Danielle in this World Pinball Championship final between Daniela Cherry from Italy and Mats Swanston from Sweden. And this is your host, Patrick Bowden. Beside me, I got Frank Bona from France and Adam McKinney from Missouri. We'll be back for the second game of this final. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, next game is going to be Radical. Right now, Radical is busy for the bronze game between Julio and Jorian. But as soon as that game is finished, we're going to rig the cameras for Radical, and Danielle and Mats is going to take that game in possession. Stay tuned.